the chap with the red scarf on, going around singing we are York, we're City, play pretty, that is our style of football. How charming, just like the Minster, a pint of bitter and a slice from Ginster, walking the walk, talking the talk, and singing we are York, climbing up the old Division 4. If you score some...
Right boys, here we are, welcome back to the channel. We're still cracking on with this. We've done okay. We went on a very, very good run. But just over December, games have come thick and fast. We've had a fair few injuries as well. We've had to rotate, and we just lost a little bit of consistency. Today, though, we've got two massive games. We've got Spurs in the semi-final, first leg, Carabao Cup, away at Tottenham as well. So it's going to be a difficult game, and also another difficult game because we've got Manchester City at home in the league. Form since the last episode, so Stuttgart, Arsenal was the game that we played. 2-1 win at Watford, which was brilliant. 88th minute winner from Goretti. 1-0 defeat at Manchester United. Really disappointing performance because they were down to 10 men after 10 minutes. And then they scored a penalty. We were poor first half, picked up second half. We just couldn't find the back of the net. Apol Nicosia, 7-1, playing our second string side. Baez scoring 4, Dino Lecco and Jerry Pickering. Jerry Pickering has been playing out on the left as well as left wing back because we've had injuries. A big injury to Gordon Robertson. He's out for 7 months. Cruciate knee ligament. Wrists struggles fitness-wise anyway generally and has had a couple of smaller injuries. So we're having to rotate around a little bit in this area. And it's unfortunate that we've lost Robertson. 6-2 against Burnley, Goretti scoring 4 this time, and then just like completely bizarre, just a really bad performance away at Norwich. We showed absolutely nothing. A decent performance at home against Liverpool. They probably deserved to win, but we managed to keep in the game and get a point. Sturm Graz 4-0 to round off the Europa League. We've still not been given the draw yet for that. We topped the group with maximum points, 23 goals, only 2 goals conceded. We're still waiting. There is the first round draw. We go through to the last 16, which is the second knockout. PSG, Bayern Munich are in it. So obviously we need to avoid them for as long as possible. A little bit annoyed that teams of their size are in the Europa League, but it is what it is. Obviously, look, and holders, Liverpool won it last year. Liverpool, the same Liverpool that who were dominating the Premier League. Then this is where just form has been a bit disappointing. Result against Southampton, 1-1. Then 2-0 League Cup. We did go quite strong. Once I've tried to rotate in 3 or 4 positions. Centre halves we need to rotate in because a lot of them are getting unhappy that they're not getting enough game time. So good performance there, followed by 2 bad performances. A really poor result against Bristol City out. We were just going to nick a win. And in the end, Bristol City did. And then 2-2 against West Ham, disappointing because we led twice. We led to the 88th minute. They were bottom of the league. We then responded. Newcastle, we were 5th at the time. They were 7th, 1 point behind us. And 4-2. Nothing in the second half as well. A really good second half away performance. And then we've just lost in the FA Cup third round. I had to rotate to some degree. A game that had one highlight in the game. That was it. So we're not going to return the FA Cup. But there's just a chance we get through. We probably got the hardest draw as well, Huddersfield and Aston Villa. So there's a chance we really want to get through. We really want to get through to a Carabao Cup final. And you know, if we can get through Spurs, we'll be favourites to win the competition. Tottenham have just sacked their manager. They've now got Christian Bucci in charge. They are down in 9th, even though they had a decent season last year. Ben Wilkinson, ex-York City. He's good, isn't he? Do you want to be a coach? Nope, he doesn't. Eric Davies, they sacked. They've been through some managers of Spurs. Drago Mijatovic is playing for him today, I would have thought. So yeah, it's left us in 5th. Fulham are behind us. They're having a great season. Fulham in 5th, so I suppose that 1-0 defeat in the FA Cup wasn't all bad. We're 6 points off top 4, which is disappointing because we were well in there in the last episode. All the other teams are picking up points consistently. We've just stuttered a little bit. But a win against Manchester City in the second game puts us 4 points behind them and gets us back in the mix. Liverpool, there you go. Europa League winners, but are running away with the Premier League this season, undefeated halfway through the season. Team for today, Lecco and Goretti are my chosen two at the moment. Ngongi has really struggled. Only 5 goals in his 17 starts. Leko, on the other hand, is in decent form. 3 goals in his last 5, so not great, but he's got 5 in 7 starts in the league. So we're just going to give him the nod today. He's been playing very well. We've got injuries to moment. There's Robertson, who's out for 3 to 5 months. Heric has been out for a week. He's got another sort of like 2 weeks to go. Yeah, so we're down to the bare bones a little bit. Saidi's come back in and not played great. His average rating's always a little bit unrealistic because a lot of his assists are coming from set pieces. So we'll see he performs today. It was his first game back against Fulham, but he didn't really perform. Riss, Mangonza, first choice wing backs now. Riss is doing very well. He's wanted by Reams. Mangonza is wanted by the big boys. Garetti as well. He's wanted by Newcastle, Tottenham, and Cristiano Ronaldo's Juventus. That's right. He is the manager of Juventus, and I think the squad is as strong as it can be. Drago's playing. Drago Mijatovic. Right, do away goals count in the Carabao Cup? I, for some reason, don't think they do. No. Okay. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, to be honest. We'll find out. We may find out if it turns out to be a good thing or a bad thing. Right. First highlight of the game. It looks like it's going to be a corner to Spurs or a free kick to Spurs. I don't know what is going on here. The longest walk in the world. After all that, he's just telling Pollock to calm down, but it looks like they're going to get a key highlight from a free kick. Oh, Mijatovic was there, sniffing away. Every time we play against former players, they do us. Even Lambert, who we spent big money on, we've shipped him out to Burnley. He scored twice against us when we won 6-2. And at the time, it put them 1-0 up and 2-1 up. We've scored. Oh, no, we haven't scored. Referee says he's straight offside. Quintana. He should be scoring more goals as well for the big man. Oh, just. He is 6'5". 6'5", 6'7". I think he might even be 6'7". What is he? 6'7". Here he is, the Ecuadorian. He's gone long. Garetti. Come on, Garetti. 20th of the season. He's already notched his 20th of the season before Christmas. He's going to be on. He's actually 3rd in the Golden Boot. He's chasing down, I think, Wallace, the man Wallace at Norwich, and also Bindi or Biandi, Liverpool's main man. But we're 1-0 up in the semi-final. Happy days. Let's just have a little demand more. Remember the second leg we're at home, but they did turn us over at the start of the season. Did Spurs 3-1 at Bootham Crescent, at the York City Community Stadium. Let's do one change. Leko's had an average game. There hasn't been a lot in it, but we need to get Ngongi going again, don't we? Because if we can get Ngongi and Garetti going for the final part of the season, that'll really help our push. I think now we're halfway through the season, we need to be looking at trying to push Champions League, and anything below 6th place would be a disappointment. Right, Saidi. Quintana's there. He's got his goal. Free. You do not leave a man who is 6'7" free in the 6-yard box. Saidi gets an assist. That'll help his average rating, if anything. But 2-0. We're just going to knock it onto cautious. Right, what I'm going to do is look at which players are struggling physically. Okay, let's go Jerry Pickering and Riss. We really do need to protect Riss. Bicock. For some reason it says Bicock can't do it, and there's no reason why. He's both footed and he's comfortable playing on that side, so he's been sort of like our filler-inner on that side. But this is a fantastic away performance. If we can keep it, Ngongi nearly made it 3. If we can keep a 2-goal cushion, they've offered nothing apart from that highlight, the first highlight of the game when they had that free kick and a bit of a scramble. There we go, 2-0. We could be on for another final. It kind of seems we're no longer the real underdogs anymore, and we're expecting to beat teams like Spurs, beating Manchester City as well in the league, in the FA Cup last year. Are we going to get a Premier League though before FM21? Right, let's move on to the City game. I said we need to get 3 points against them just to bring them closer to us and for us to hang on with the hope of Champions League football. Right, we're back. One change. We're just going to go with Ngongi. Everyone else is fit enough to play. There was nothing wrong with Leko. I just thought we just need to try and get him going, and an opportunity maybe against City, who do generally give us a lot of chances because they're quite attacking. Ngongi's pace, scoring in the FA Cup final last year as well, may just help us and may help him rediscover his form. He's not scored for a long time, so it'd be good for him to get a goal today, as we're going to need definitely three of the four strikers on decent form as the games come thick and fast in the new year. Obviously playing extra Europa League games. We've got through to the Carabao Cup final, maybe an extra two. We've definitely got an extra game there, maybe in a final. Then depending on how lucky we get in the draw for the Europa League, as Mangonzo puts it back to Traore. Ngongi is there, and he's just put it wide. Man City have done quite well this year, but they're still running off a really small squad. They've got about 18 players in the squad, and I'm sure 3 of them are goalkeepers. Goretti might still get on the end of that. He's chasing Donati down. Nope. Yasuda, and it may just be a Manchester City highlight now. I just thought Goretti was going to get there and get a tackle in one of those defenders. João Paulo. They've still spending money at Manchester City. It's not as if they're not spending money. Chopping. Cutting in. That's wide. Bobby Hunter was never troubled with that one. Okay, let's get creative. Let's take the game to Manchester City a little bit. City have definitely had the better of the chances in the first half. Nothing real clear cut. Right, just before half time, Manchester City got a goal kick. They've gone long. That's disappointing that we've not been able to even challenge the first ball or the second ball. And our guy who's injured. Oh, there we go. Troy always done well. Got it off him. Saidi. Quintana. It's gone all the way back to Bobby Hunter. Kasov. Another player who's whinging about game time. Mangonza. So I'm kind of rotating him and Bakonga at the moment. Chopping. They're going to get a highlight. We fucking faffed about with it. Not even going to pronounce that guy who's injured. Oh, he's managed to skip through too, though. Tame effort in the end. Right, half time. I'm going to bollock him because we're at home against a team that wants to attack. That should open things up for us a little bit. And we've been poor. I think we do miss Herich in middle of midfield. Right, 65 gone. Absolutely nothing has happened. Let's go Baez on for Saidi. And let's get Leko on. He does like a substitute appearance, does Leko. It's like a highlight straight away. Kasov to Pollock. He's normally got a nice little pass on him as Pollock. It goes all the way back to Bobby Hunter this time. I'm going to play. We are. Traore. Reed. Baez. Traore. Let's do something with it. Riss. Good. He slipped in. Leko. Oh, that's a good tackle. Riss is going to get another opportunity. Leko is there. And Leko has put it in. He must be just the super sub. Let's put it onto cautious for last 25. 25 to hold out in what will be a massive victory as we cross into the second half of the season. It's going to demand a little bit more. Let's pause it. Who's struggling? Riss is struggling again. Let's get Bikok on. Class as a wonder kid now is Bisok. I think Bisok is probably the right way to say it. Rather than Bikok. It's a bit of Yorkshire that from me. Right. Last highlight. See it out, boys, please. Baez. It's cleared. We're over the 90 plus 4. Bisok. Oh, just pass it, mate. Pass it. Christ, Bobby Hunter. What's he doing? Why are we suddenly pissing about with it with literally 5 seconds to go? Kasov, just punt it. Baez. There we go. Goretti's in. Must be. It is. He kind of that little dink. Little dink to seal it. Goretti's 21st of the season. What a striker this man has turned out to be. So there we started playing him up front. Look at the season before. He's got 6 goals from out wide. And then we got rid of him as a wide player, using him as a centre forward. And he's probably one of the best strikers in the world now. Still not capped by Italy. Right, we've sealed it anyway. 90 plus 5. There we go. 2-0. And very, very satisfactory episode. 2 wins against 2 big opponents. So next episode may be a Carabao Cup final. I'm not going to play the second leg because it's only coming up in a matter of 5 or 6 games. So next episode will be... Yeah, next episode will be the final. Fingers crossed. Liverpool have beaten Chelsea, so that's got us a 6-point advantage over them, which is good. Manchester United still not played. Arsenal must have played and won by looks of... Yes, they've won 5-0 Leicester. The top four are really flying at the moment. But we've done all right there. We're maybe conceding too many goals, just averaging just over a goal a game. Liverpool, 51 goals already. So yeah, things are going well. We will come back. The Carabao now. If we do get through to the Carabao Cup, it'll be round here, won't it? This weekend. So yeah, we'll have to come back for a final. If not, we'll come back. We'll kick right on into March. All right, guys, that is it. Thank you very much for watching. Make sure you subscribe, like today's video. Go check out all the other content. I've done my saves reveal video now for FM21. So yeah, go check it out. Let me know what you think of the saves for FM21. And yeah, cheers, guys. See you later.